Hey, what's happening? Kiko here. You're watching Sound Advice, and I'm here to show you a technique that I use a lot, hybrid picking technique. And I will show you this technique using an open triad, right? So you're gonna like it. So check it out. C major chord. So we have here the C major triad, right? So it's C, G, C again, and E. So tonic, the root, the fifth, the root again, and the major third, right? Now I will, as I said, it's an open triad. So I'm not repeating the octave, the C here. So I'm playing only the root, fifth, and third. Now the technique here for the right hand will be a hybrid picking technique, which is I'm using the guitar pick, but I'm also using my fingers. So the C note I'm playing with the pick, but the G note I'm playing with my middle finger, and then the E note here, second string, I'm playing with my ring finger. So you have all right, so because I'm using overdrive here, I'm using a plugin here, I have to mute a little bit so it's not completely open, like otherwise it's a mess, right? So I mute those first two notes and then I leave the last one, the major third here, open. So this note kind of pops out, and that's going to be our melody, our lead line, right? Now I will do a sequence of 8 notes, so it's pretty even and easy to loop, right? So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, right? Okay, so right, so now to make things more interesting, let's move and play a chord progression. So I will play D major, so it's the same shape, same pattern, same technique here, hybrid picking technique. So we have I really like the effect of the open triads with the hybrid picking, because if you try to use the pick for all the notes, it's pretty hard because you have some string skipping. So with the hybrid picking, it might be difficult if you start using this technique. In the beginning, it might be a little bit difficult to use the fingers, but after it will be much easier to play cleaner and faster, and it just has a quite a nice style and sound, right? So now another chord, just to make it like a nice chord progression. E minor. Let's put an E minor here. So the major is like this, right? So major, major, E major. So the minor, to make it minor, the major third has to go half step down. So now we have a minor third. So same pattern. So we have right? And I can add another chord, a G major. Same pattern, same technique, and the same shape as we did C major, D major, and G major. Cool. Now you can practice this and just have fun and experiment with other chords. Maybe you can put a B major, right? Let's see. Right? So you can start playing, start from the G major, something like, or you can change the pattern. Right? So again, hybrid picking, muting, use your palm here to mute the first two notes, the lower notes. So it's not so messy, it's more under control, the sound. The higher note will be your melody, right, of the chord progression. Just do it very slowly at the beginning so you can get the pattern. Once you get the pattern, with one chord, try to play, the other chord, the second chord, play 1 and 2, 1 and 2. When you get the 1 and 2, the C and D, try to play the E minor, then the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, right? C, D, E minor. Then you add the fourth chord, 1, 2, 3, 4. So C, D, E minor, and G. And then after that, just keep playing for a few minutes, in a loop, get the vibe, get the emotion of this chord progression with open triads, and then try other chords. Just see what happens, and have fun playing. Cheers, and see you in the next video.